Living in the hutch like a rabbit, had a Dutch but couldn't pass it. Had a crush that called acid, bumping in my brain beats to explain why rain falls from the plane upon which we live. Miracle of existence, one day we give. What they said to me can't repeat to a kid. 25 years been doing a bit. Got a style that lets me get rid of thoughts attached to actions I did. Hoping the button ain't broke. I only hope to poking commas between my zeros. Does money get me closer or farther from my heroes? It may be De Niro, doesn't mean shouldn't bother to set the good example. Mother Earth's hair in a tangle, savannas, gazelles trample. I'm working an angle, so why contact my angels? And they're always looking over, even when the world turns colder. My mind gets bolder, told I'm a chip off the shoulder. I want to hold the perfect lessons in my mind. Pros of wisdom, even truffle pigs can find diamonds in the rough. Thanking paragons for the buff, never shanking fools cause they're on some different stuff. Wanted down tools instead of acting tough. I just think that talking's not enough when we could be making love. Replacing drugs with the other choice. When I meet a girl like you, hope I don't lose my voice. Why? Cause the moment's like sand, can't be held in hands. Even when the kiss lands, I'm occupied by thoughts of mic stands. And I forget why for years I toked a cigarette. Nickel-plated smoke seemed to be the name of the M.O. I wonder if your life is taking, can you still grow? I'm just trying to attain a social flow so I can go to a show, see what they do to get the dough. Separate from the crowd like Yoko calling out, oh no, I hope they know the light I've been pursuing. Even though it's been moving, I'm still grooving. Playing flows is amusing, choosing and bruising egos that you're losing. I'm a surf, lost on another guy's turf. Do what I do to get a net worth, and the sound is gaining. Reaching to the mainframe and stop rearranging, always straining. Thinking in a different complexity, rap trying to get the best of me. I feel less than free when the heel costs something I can't afford. Mine stuck in a trench war. We went over the top just to get a shot at getting in the shops. It's been house and pop, but now it's mixology. Got me thinking a different complexity. Rap will never get the best of me, never stressing me. Rap man, Batman, solving problems done and dusted forever. Linguistic style earning me linguine with cheddar. I'm not a mixer breader, even when the stock could be laid out better. I stay hood up, play when the goods are up on the table. Turn reality into fable, digging us in and out of crates, making choices behind the scene like Snape. Sacrificial play made today, so no tragedy tomorrow. Just a few hours in your land of sorrow. Hope life doesn't turn hollow when the tip bites and we get sprites. Try to disengage the spite that writes meanness are under our name. It's a type of pain they can't explain when they fiend for the sentences. I've got an answer in my loose change, got a trump card, hide my powers. I've been here for hours or minutes or years or weeks, and still the sun peeks from behind the cloud. I'm proud when I say it aloud. Crowd getting down, put the crown down upon the hill. I used to chew a pill, put the block beneath my tongue, and still I couldn't see what all one. Is it a house of horrors or someone else's fun? I've been on the run from the hospital to the woods. Telling me I should, sitting by my bedside. Quit telling me to quit my life. I paid the price for entry, don't need to hear the length speak. I climb the peak and come down, getting shine off of the sound. Off a certain pounds of vehicle, could it be a wraith or a ghost? I'm the host, probably should make tea with toast. See the G with the most crystals, Pamela and pistols. Damage the missile, guided mistletoe, standing toe to toe with my heart on show. Seas it's on the grow. Guess I can't go to the place without a flow, pushing me to know the imminent object. Another project, looking through the glass at a sky with a mass of stars. Is a class, I feel that bars wield me when the pennies burning, tables turning, and still I'm home learning how to dispel an illusion. I can't tell if that's my life on the felt. What language used to spell? It's the truth I used to sell. Now it's just a shell, can hardly tell if I made it out the well. Can I make it over to yours? Stop for a visit. I caught a snitch, but this isn't Quidditch, more like Chronicles of Riddick. She's submissive when she falls, quiet and the sky turns violet, soon to disappear. The fear can't guide the hand to tell them off the land. Still we stand, turning grand. One day, wonder what the kids would say when they learn I didn't pray. Instead, I made my way to a place where the moment reigns. Holding on to reins is pretty strange how we spend our days. I'm climbing out of the car, just a mental scar, shooting bars, falling stars, pick up cars, and the lingo. Extra hero, not a gringo, a pharaoh or a scarecrow. Take care to show that you know how to step with precision around hospital admissions. The floors of lava, glass of kava, mug a bit. I'm here when you fight your fear. My brain suffering from overstimulation, my loose change running through a simulation. Forget the explanation they gave, forgot how to save the moment. Up on the menu, studied up on the venue, do how they used to pretend to. And cruise, reviews, just daily news. My other cheeks bruised, strange to confuse, just to amuse the mind. I hope we can find soul at the beginning, gold at the end. I was told to befriend, taught to pretend, snakes in suits or capes. I got clubs on the brain, Mr. Incredible, just trying to explain the beats by E, so edible. And me, notes on the page becoming legible. Burn and turn and tables, never fed up, fools get turned down. It's the sound of a clown that wants to pay in anything but pounds. Hear what I've gotta say, not a message beyond rhymes, right words and if timing. Just cause you dug this up, I know they're still finding elocution and solutions. Ebonics dispelling mind pollution. It's a vision that got me spitting words with vision, splitting hers with ammunition. It's an admonition that since birth I've been taking the right position. Just listen and peep the flow. The streets can grow, lamp right, amp right, and vamp night won't suck for you. I buck the crew that intends to obstruct the way the thing goes. I can sing flows that bring foes, counting digits while they're counting toes. It's a level game, I suppose I level my game till I'm standing in the ring, trading blows, even comatose pros know that I'm out for the music, not the dough. It's just a habit to get paid at my show. I'm a connoisseur, not an addict, so it doesn't end tragic when I'm caught smoking trees up in the attic, growing seeds. Just needs a little bit of magic, crossing seas, cause I gotta have it. This flowing musical, lyrical miracles, ballistic, got the police to visit. Who? Not me. Only way to end the story is a straight up admission. I'm in a winning position, now it's just getting efficient thoughts that are wishing, twirling the hair and meeting my gaze. I see a happy days in the happy days, no nappy ways interfere with my plays that I make daily. Karma might play this beat on rotation and still I'm in the clear while they're out on probation. What's the explanation? The solution, the answer to the problem. Remind disposable rappers it's a factory that's got them trapped with the page with their name on the line. It's a lonely stage if you didn't see. The game's been designed to wrap you up, package and sell you back to your hometown. I'm nearly home now. Vacate the throne, pick up the phone and call E.T. Unreleased tapes never made it on the CD, but still you might see me. Inspect the deck, make sure Ghostface Killer get the respect he deserved while imitation tried to preserve. I read the curve and batter out the ballpark. Only after the interview I do is after hours with Skylark. And just to admit that I can't quit, on this girl with her powers, walking through a garden, trailing flowers. I could be here for minutes or hours, and still I couldn't tell that you're all trying to fell the tree where I made my purge. Gave the church the one finger salute for trying to pollute these visions I have of disease and remission all around the land, just cause a collective, not a gang. Pick the mic from the mic stand. If I had to big up a flow, choose Neo. See the seal, breaking like an abstract concept. The scene's been divided, conquered. Time to take a breath and refresh. Xavier does it best. Who's left standing on a stage from written on a page to spitting in the face of rage? What did you need to say? Lifestyle's the only way you should know. Scoring tic-tacs, counting on toes, new and old flows. Watch how the gold grows and the cold always stays the same. Different ways giving you different gains, and it's all the same even when the mainstream change. My brain doesn't rearrange cause the frame's strange. Already been taking aim, heady in the eddies in the vortex. Bullets dripping off like rain on Gore-Tex. Girlies stripping off, I'm not trying to have more kids. I'm lying on the Persian TV, updating the version release. The MP3 ripped from the CD. Reason why they no longer need to see my ID. Standing at the gate, landing party arriving late, and I already got the skate. After checking, I'm up to wait. There's been a spate of broken noses, breaking faces to get into places I only dreamt of as a kid. I lent on friends and got more big until you heard the sound. I got a style that lets me get rid of thoughts attaching to actions I did. Trying to read the scene from a skid on the road. Mr. Badger, Mr. Toad, just trying to get past the adder for what I'm owed. I climbed the last ladder and discovered I was stuck in a hole doing what I was told. Now I'm brewing up a cup of tea with my soul. Just wanted to be a whole. One with each made a half. I used to reach for the gram, but now that my rhyme slam, I can see I got my mind back, and it's lines that attack your perception. It's strange dimension. They stage an intervention, now I'm intervening from behind the scenes. I ain't trying to scheme, I'm living in my dreams, been assembling teams without an aim, just to play the game. What I'm saying ain't the same, but somehow it is. Still I'm saving all the changes. We were lost like kids in woods, walking streets. The cost seems to be a neighborhood raised to forget. Some races draw banknotes, I thank the ghost that points in a different direction. Encourages me to make a truer selection. I felt blue or I felt down. It's an imaginary crown that makes you king of this town or just a clown. That's why I need to reach for the sound. Bleed buckets, but still somehow I keep my frame lying on the Persian and the kitty's tame. I check the skit, see it's well written, live. It's good to forgive, but sometimes the right words hit and my actions nearly broke you. It's just a fraction that I can pay back now. Think fuck it, but still somehow keep my frame of mind looking up at the summit and continue to climb until I reach a place in time where I'm forgiven and we're together like the sky and the weather, inseparable forever. I check the measure, see it's all there, roll without a care cause my soul's already bare. I bathe in the stream and as the water falls, nymphs call and the song's sweet. For now I keep myself to the keep of the castle, cause minimal hassle, just another lonely rascal trying to figure out another way, figure what I owe. Don't know if I'll be at the show, take a breath and grow, peep the flow, the streets seem to know, from puffing on endo to writing this story. I feel like I can warn the kids we were youth passing in a blur. Step into an arena, got a job to correct the misdemeanor committed when she spit. And see, the script is already writ. See it at the end, it's grand. They're already trying to saint, man. Me, I'm just trying to paint. Fam to work together, another great plan. Heard through the grapevine that I'm out to get mine. A little bit of shine for that I'm celebrating. Show so devastating, I suppose I should be innovating. But an old flow style, so easy to believe. Reaching to a soul, redirect people what they've been doing, what they've been told. I'm a poet, should I be so bold to say I see surviving universes turning cold? Endless cosmic expansion to explore in tandem, chilling with the mandem, popping bottles, pursue a random vector, rhyme selector. Each and every one of us, Earth's chosen protector. Give me a lecture while I'm deep in sleep. Can't hardly hear a peep, but still promulgate the beat. Cry, feel I'm sitting on a raft, on a sofa, sipping a cup of tea, looking out to sea. Say I can't always find this moment divine. The kids manage the hot. See, I've been trapped in an ego. It's like you're giving your fair free throws and waiting for your turn to go. Notice your sneaks tied together by the laces. I've been preserving the basics, aces on my feet, told to run the street, and I gotta be bold. The you turning nose, liquor trading silver up to gold and platinum awards. Enemies trying to be the end of me, trying to turn me to another memory. I search the past, fill my glass, call my brother. I got lyrics, never gimmicks, walking with spirits, dance the house and fidget. I swivel, check the bezel, get deep. I creep, I don't need to sleep. I see through the beat. Tonight's on the beach. I play to keep to extend my reach. Forgot to teach. I'm here with Jack Leach. We're trying to be the Taurus Damon. Night was got tired of screaming. I'm tired while the night moves. Lancelot scheming. We're hired to create the groove, replicate and soothe. Climbing out the model of Jaeger, I gotta be major to play the table again. To be fable with my friend, induce a comb of my Sharona, the beat, black and white. It's 60,000 leagues beneath the surface. We evolve and see days traded back, discover impossible technologies meant to dissuade attacks. So we get back to Jack Black, back in vogue, and Kyle Gas, the empire's last hope, standing in the rainproof Mac, munching on a tic tac, thinking on bric-a-brac. Two hippies in the 60s stealing gas. We felt a Rastafarian vibe, making high fives where we can. I get to land planes, noodles to prove he's alive. Another peaceful man, the devil in the eyes, the angel in disguise, the stars up in the skies, heaven up above realizes the surprise of a money-making enterprise. Why when we never aim to take life, phasers set to play tricks, it doesn't end devilish. When liquor and licorice replace the nightly spliff, my bones still burn in the cold. Still, it's been a minute since we kicked a couple lyrics, danced the house and learn not to fidget. All these moves made just to get with an assembly of disembodied spirits. The council counting digits. I got like 20 to spend it on a penny. Pick a bottle of the whitest Henny. Thanks to a bartender, no need to make moves. Food fighters pretend that the easy piece we established based on liquor, black rum, cigarettes, and magic. Director looks to see this doesn't end tragic or without confusion. Scientific solution to a brain contusion provides a temporary solution to life falling like sand in our hands. I'm stuck drinking from a barrel, feeling gracious like a monk, not a bard. I never got to visit Scotland Yard. Final shots of pain, just cause we shared everything, including the strain. Now we big ourselves up, wearing Jimmy's hat in the rain. Just a different type of game, feeling like I can have and will attain. I remember the words my love used to say about finding an MC, a piece with this DJ. That's me and Issa, how do you be? Chilling with T, just another OG. Hope you remember to know the story when radio's been trying to phone me. So I'm like, can you redirect the spotlight? I'm feeling quite alright, quite contrite. Lots we never drew, so it's boost revenue for the retinue. But right now there's only we, so let's conquer the apartment by the sea. Spend a couple days wisely, glad I gotta see what it's like to be back at your base. Your body, that amazing type of grace, such a nice taste, better than a breakfast muffin or vegan turkey and stuffing. I see rams rotting up in the sky, why our constellations blessed. I used to wonder why I never thought I'd get to describe this moment that doesn't match a description. Little bit of fact, little bit of fiction, working on memories and improving my diction. It ain't scary, this is good when we used to roll with Long Beach, Westwood, Englewood, the weather feeling grand, like looking good, dove, looking place for a land. Looking for a place to land, rain, so I got my hood, a microphone, not an olive branch in the hand. Forget a mic stand, it's just us in the man, celebrating the landing of my sister's flight. Yet another British night, it's the flight of dragon that sees seashells dropped off from windowsills and windmills turned to grind flour. Album finally recorded, so no need to go and hide my power. We sway to the music and amusing, sometimes bruising encounter. Be at peace with the bouncer, maybe my man by the name of Dogs. Hero in the bar, dropping shots with the stars. No need to front like only he's got the scars. We pick up in a Chevy laced with chrome, just so we can meet Jones and Pasco. It's been like 60 years since we cracked 6 beers and a dress hands who fears. Casper chasing me, trying to collect alligator tears. It's an amazing type of grace. And CJ sitting up late around the table when a younger brother's life turns reality into fable. Never forget Mac Abel.